Breaking news in New Jersey here, guys, in the real estate industry. There's some new laws on the mansion tax that can cost you tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars. So traditionally, when you buy a property in New Jersey that's over $1 million, you have a 1% mansion tax about. The sellers always had a realty transfer tax. So what is changing? The realty transfer tax still applies. So if you're selling a property in New Jersey for any amount of money, you're paying about a 1% fee. Sometimes it's a little bit under, sometimes it's a little bit more. Okay, and as a buyer, you are paying a 1% mansion tax on any properties over $1 million. So if you bought a property for $1.5 million, you would pay $15,000 as the buyer, and the seller would pay their realty transfer tax of about 1%. Unless you're 62 or over, then it was half of the realty transfer tax. So if you get a contract on your house signed by the buyer and the seller on July 10th or afterwards, this is going to apply. Now there's a supplemental realty transfer fee. Okay, so on top of the realty transfer tax, sellers are now responsible for paying an additional tax. And this is the breakdown. From $1 million to $2 million, you have to pay an additional 1%. From $2 million to $2.5 million, you have to pay 2%. Okay, the seller at closing to the state of New Jersey. $2.5 million to $3 million, you pay 2.5%. From $3 million to $3.5 million, you pay 3%. And $3.5 million and up sale price, you pay 3.5% on top of your realty transfer tax. So this is a supplemental tax. So how to avoid this tax? You have to get a property under contract before July 9th. Okay, you're probably still going to have to pay the fee, but you get reimbursed and rebated back by filling out the documents that the state of New Jersey is going to give us. And the property needs to be sold and the deed recorded before November 15th, 2025 for you to qualify for the reimbursement. Okay, any contracts that are signed on July 10th of 2025 or after, you are not eligible to get a reimbursement. So that's why we're doing an emergency broadcast right now, that if you are selling your property and you have an offer on the table and you were considering taking it or not taking it, and your property is being sold for over $1 million, it might be wise to consider this new tax liability that you're going to have to the state of New Jersey if you don't accept that contract before the July 10th deadline.